When the Washington Post sent CIA mouthpiece David Ignatius to warn Joe Biden not to run for re-election, we figured it was because they knew impeachment was going to air their dirty laundry. Or maybe the agents who delivered the president's briefing saw up close with their own eyes that Joe was on his last legs and there was a risk Kamala Harris was going to be in the Oval at any moment. The column rocked Washington, but it wasn't enough to jar loose the ticket. As of right now, Joe Biden is still running for the Democrat nomination. And things cannot get any worse.
Two of the great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LL Cool J. By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs.
The president can't say LL Cool J and calls him boy. But if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. So the power brokers are going to have to give the big guy another nudge. Over the weekend, the Washington Post sent another shockwave through the Capitol. If Ignatius has left Brett Baer's Windsor tot unraveled for the first time, well, this blew Brett's whole blazer off. The Washington Post polled Donald Trump beating Joe Biden by 10 points. That's a Ronald Reagan 49-state landslide. So the president is trying to throw the guy he's running against in prison. Does it have anything to do with the polls?
Polls are polls, right? They are going to be all over the place. They're going to, they don't tell the whole story, actually. And that is just the way a poll is.
The polls actually do tell the whole story because Donald Trump was indicted this spring, the second he started polling ahead of Biden. And the media reported this new Washington Post poll like they were covering a funeral.
Martha, these numbers are simply staggering for the sitting president. 44% of people in this poll say they are not as well off as they were at the start of the Biden administration 2.5 years ago. Those are the worst numbers that we've seen in our ABC News Washington Post polling. But whether you believe that or not, look, there's a good chance that there's people just trying to send a message in the polling right now, given the other frustration we've seen.
Oh, there's someone sending a message. It's not just the country. The owner of the Washington Post, Jeff Bezos, is sending a message. The world's third richest man has joined the CIA to move the Democrat machine against Biden. But why? Bezos is a Democrat, right? Sure. But this is about business. Joe Biden ran on breaking up Amazon.
Elizabeth Warren has talked about trying to break up Amazon. Would you seek to break that company up?
I think Amazon should start paying their taxes. Okay? I don't think any company, I don't give a damn how big they are, the Lord Almighty should absolutely be in a position where they pay no tax and make billions and billions and billions of dollars. Come on, man. That's not the capitalist system.
Besides going after the intelligence agencies, going after the monopolies is the most dangerous move in D.C. And tomorrow, we expect the Biden administration to file a massive antitrust lawsuit against Jeff Bezos. Biden's lawsuit against Amazon would bust up Bezos' $1.3 trillion empire. But Bezos has another reason to put Biden out to pasture. When Amazon workers tried to unionize, the president sided with Amazon workers.
That's what unions are about, in my view, about providing dignity and respect for people who bust their neck. By the way, Amazon, here we come.
Watch. That was a declaration of war. And Bezos has gone behind Biden's back now and formed an alliance with the CIA. You don't pit the unions against Bezos and try to break up his monopoly without paying a price. And Bezos has had the CIA in his back pocket for years. Amazon and the intelligence agencies have billions in contracts. Software, cloud, surveillance. Amazon's board is stacked with former intelligence professionals ready to do Bezos' bidding. And Bezos wants Biden gone. That poll was a push poll, as in push Joe Biden off a cliff. And all the billionaires are in on it. Bill Gates says global warming's an exaggeration. Tim Cook says he's going to keep advertising on Twitter. Musk has moved right. And now Bezos has put a fatwa out on the big guy. Hillary knows the donor class better than anyone, can smell a loser, and is already blaming Biden's loss on Russia.
I don't think, despite all of the, deniers, there's any doubt that he interfered in our election. Part of the reason he worked so hard against me is because he didn't think that he wanted me in the White House. The Russians have proved themselves to be quite adept at interfering, and if he has a chance, he'll do it again.
Hillary, nobody wanted you in the White House.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.